Welcome back to Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic. We're on this unknown planet and we're retracing our steps back towards a temple because we found ourselves at a settlement that we can't get into yet. The doors are surrounded by electricity, which isn't very welcoming really, but these things happen. Okay, I don't know whether it's worth exploring this grassy patch around here. Seems to just have a gizka. Is that something I can climb over? I don't think it is. Oh, a cutscene. Oh, Mandalorians have appeared, and that's a troublesome situation. There's a few of them. Right, let's try casting... Let's just try doing stasis field on a few. These guys are elite. Meanwhile, Jolee and Juhani, they were outside of the danger zone. What should we do on this guy? Force Whirlwind? Yeah, why not? And likewise on this guy. Okay. Yeah, let's everyone gang up on this guy here. Jolee, you as Juhani, rather, you as well. Okay, my thingy is melting. I need to heal. And then let's just cast stasis field on anyone in particular. Right, I need to get out of this little area in the middle. Let's check what Jolee and Juhani are doing. They're ganging up on this captain here. He needs to be stasis really if he can be. And then some attacks. And likewise, Juhani, please. Focus on the captain. Okay, we've stasis the captain successfully. Everyone gang up on the captain. Yep, he's the focus of my attention. My health is quite low, but hopefully it won't be for long. Come on, the captain. Right, the captain's down. I've got a journal entry. I need to pause and deal with this guy. Yeah, everyone take turns, one at a time. This guy over here. Jolee, you as well. Fight this guy. Okay, there's some stasising happening. Right, everyone's fighting this elite guy here. This is going all right. So now this guy over here. No, don't talk to people. Fight people. There is a time for talking. There's a time for fighting. And I don't think it should be necessary for me to be explaining to you at this point which it is. Okay, that's another guy down. Let's go over here. Cast a stasis field if you'd be so kind.
Your wish?
He's a bit sleepy, and now he's a bit stasis-y. And finally everyone gangs up on him. Come on, Juhani. Don't look slow.
I will be your doom.
Yes?
That was pretty good. Alright, what we got in terms of loot? Probably just the captain. Oh, a new ranker has appeared. Oh, no, some more remains. A Mandalorian head. Okay. That might get messy. Yeah, where did that ranker come from? Oh, I don't know. Anyway, it's levelling up time. What's being offered to me? So I'm not going to get treat injury. I'm going to keep going for persuade. No more points. Okay. When a power to choose. Throw lightsaber is being suggested to me. But I want to have my own look. Force aura. That gives me armour of some ilk. Force resistance, some defense against thingamajigs. Yeah, I like the sound of that. Yeah, let's undo the throw thing. And let's get the force resistance. Let's add that. Cool, accept. So, this corner being dealt with. Let's... Oh, all the rankers have respawned. Huh. That's slightly annoying. Oh no, just a couple of them. Alright. Yeah, that one over there I think can't see us. Let's head into the temple. Quick save before we do. There is a powerful energy shield that prevents you from passing. Okay, so we're going to need to deal with that. I wonder if that place we were down there with all those funny obelisks is relevant. Let's check it out. Because this one standing here, it looks kind of different from the rest. Oh, there's some more remains that I missed. Mandalorian power shield. Yeah, okay, now this isn't interactable with. Is any of this stuff interactable with? Doesn't look like it. Well, I'm feeling a bit stumped now. Because I can't get into that settlement down over on the south beach. Oh, and that rank has spotted us. Well, okay, fine. Do you think maybe I can pick up a Gizka and throw it at the energy shield? Is there anything in my quest log? There's this about the invisible Mandalorians. We've got the repair parts for the ship. I wonder if it's worth taking them back and seeing if that's changed anything. This surely has to be disabled somewhere else. But I'm not getting much in the way of clues. Maybe I gave up on that other settlement too early. I need to go back and check there. Oh, rankers respawning again. Fine, just gives me more opportunities to get XP. Oh, thank you for the heals. I mean, I don't think it was really that desperate, but fine, okay. Let's get a whole heap more healing in there. And one more. That will do. That's pretty much us up to 100%. I don't want to do too much forwards and backwardsing because it seems that the rankers respawn every time. Alright, I'm going to quick save again. Oh, that's interesting. I can kind of get through here. No, I can't. Oh, never stops being funny. Alright, so that was just a visual glitch, I think. Nice little stone. Oh, that's interesting. Oh, I can get through there. You are not Rakata. What is your business here, off-worlder? I have come from the Rakata to speak with you. From the Rakata? Then you are a spy and must be killed. Party member down. Right. That was the wrong thing to say. Let's try again. Who are you? We are the elders, and you will answer our question. Your party has been killed. Who are you and why have you come? Don't say that. That's probably going to get me killed as well. Let's admit I'm Revan. I am Revan. You are Revan. The council wishes to speak to you. Speak with you, rather, is what the actual words say. You may enter. Okay. That was the right thing to say. Here we are in the Elder settlement. We of the Elder Council did not expect to see you again, Revan. We thought you had betrayed us. Why have you returned to our village after all this time? The One wants the ancient secrets you protect. That cannot happen. The knowledge of the ancients was that of extinction. If we allow such technology to be unleashed again, it is inevitable that the Rakata will be utterly destroyed. That is why the secrets of our ancestors have been locked away in the temple. We would give our lives to see that they do not fall into the hands of the One, or any like him. You should know this from the last time you were here, Revan. We explained all this to you then. I spoke to you once before? What did I want? Is this some type of test, Revan? Some type of trick? You came seeking our aid. You came in search of a way to enter the Temple of the Ancients. You claimed to be seeking a way to destroy the Starforge, and we were foolish enough to believe you. Unaware of your true nature, we helped you enter the temple. But you betrayed us, Revan. Instead of destroying the terrible legacy of our ancestors, you unleashed the evil of the Starforge upon an unsuspecting galaxy. And now you stand before the Council of Elders once more. And once more we ask you, for what reason have you returned, Revan? I'm sorry, I have no memory of our last meeting. Do you think we are fools, Revan? Do you think we have forgotten how you lied to us last time? Why should we believe you now? My mind was destroyed, all my memories were lost. It changed me. I am not who I once was. They say that the experiences of our past define us and make us what we are. If it is true you have lost your memories, then perhaps you are changed. But how are we to know this is not some trick, Revan? Here's some stuff. I am a servant of the light now. I want to make amends for the mistakes of the past. You say you are not who you once were, yet here on our world you repeat the pattern of your last visit. Like the last time you have crashed here. Like last time you have come seeking our help. How have you changed, Revan? I cannot prove what is in my heart. I only ask you, judge me by my actions. We sense you mean the words you speak. But words are easy to say. It is actions that prove the true nature of your character. You must prove to us that you are not the same as you once were, Revan. You must prove that you have changed. How can I prove that? Recently, several of our scouts were captured by the One. Most of them were brutally slaughtered, but we have information that one of the scouts is still alive. They will use unimaginable tortures to force the scout to reveal everything he knows about our tribe. And once the One is done with him, the scout will be executed like the others. You must prove you have truly changed by risking your own life to save another. Rescue our scout from the clutches of the One, and we will consider helping you. Maybe I can negotiate with the One to release your hostage. We would prefer if you could find some way to save the prisoner without bloodshed, but we don't believe that would be possible. The One does not like to negotiate. So if I save the prisoner, you'll help me? Risking your life to save the prisoner would show us that you are sincere about making amends for the past. Alright, I'll be back after I rescue that prisoner. The prisoner is being held in the chamber of the One himself. Return to us once he is free. Until then, you have free run of our enclave. Okay. It looks quite familiar. Let's have a run around. I have no idea. It basically looks like I'm probably going to have to choose one side or another. And I don't know if I have enough information to know that. I suppose these researchers are probably the people who would be able to give me that information. Our work is the most important one undertaken by our people. The future of our tribe rests with us. You have returned at last, Revan. I was beginning to wonder what had happened to you in the temple. You know me? We had met previously when last you entered our enclave many years ago. You inquired as to my research then as well. You came here and gained access to the temple, and were never heard from again. Some thought you might have betrayed us to the others, but they were never able to penetrate our defences. But if you will help us now, then the time taken is nothing. Is there anything else you require? What are you doing? What am I doing? You mean the purpose of my research here? Why do you have these prisoners? As you may have heard from our historians, in our distant past we melded technology and the Force to create truly wondrous effects. We guided ships across the galaxy using our power and incorporated its use into all aspects of our society. But something happened somewhere. What happened? There are a variety of theories on what happened. Perhaps we became immune to the effects of the Force from overuse. Perhaps our breeding habits rendered our species insensitive to it over time. None truly know. The only discernible result was that we could no longer command the Force as we had. Its power had escaped us. With its loss, our technologies could no longer hold us as far above the subjugated races we ruled, and our empire began to crumble. The races we subjugated rose up. Plagues swept our worlds. We could do nothing against all these calamities. In the end, only the members of our race left here, on our homeworld, survived. No Rakata can use the Force? Every once in a while there is an individual born who has an affinity for the Force. Maybe not the ability to use it directly, but at least the ability to remain open to it. I believe this is a sign that whatever genes our species had that gave us the ability to use the Force are not completely gone. Perhaps when the ancestors of the current tribes fled beneath the surface, some retained this trait. We have been working for years to isolate this gene in an attempt to resurrect it in our species as well. We of the Elders do not have Force sensitivity ourselves, but by harnessing the genetic structure of other tribes, we hope to be able to breed the gene back into our species. This is all very interesting, but it's not helping me decide which of these two tribes I'm going to support. You're capturing prisoners for their genes. You make us seem like monsters. Truly we are not. We capture them, yes, but only because the tribes have become extremely xenophobic in their millennia trapped on this world. They would not aid us willingly, and killed our messengers when we asked. We believe that if we get a large enough genetic sample, we can reintroduce the recessive Force-sensitive genes back into our people, allowing us to once again access the heritage of our past. Heritage, you mean the temple? Yes, the temple. It can only be entered by those sensitive to the Force, so it has been barred to us for ages. What we may find inside will allow us to lift the other tribes out of the barbarism into which they have fallen, and restore us as a productive force in the galaxy. You're trying to restore your empire, aren't you? No, we do not want to fall down the path that so twisted our people before. This time perhaps we can redeem ourselves in the eyes of the galaxy and become a force of good. How close are you to finishing your research? We are quite far along, having had centuries to work already, but with the arrival of another tribe on our island, we have been restricted in our movements to just our enclave. We have captured a few of their warriors, but the one that really interests us is their leader, the One. The One? What's special about him? Those with the genes we seek seem to be marked with a destiny that causes them to rise above others as we did as a species early on. In hearing the stories his warriors tell of the One, we believe that he may hold some of the genes we seek. He may be nearing force sensitivity. Oh, I skipped that accidentally. Maybe in time, though, the differences between our peoples will lessen enough that we may study one another and gain the information we need. What kind of information do you need? Genetic data on drifts and changes over the many millennia we have been here. Specific data on exceptional individuals. If only we had access to the knowledge of our ancestors. They must have known much, much more than us. They had a much greater population sample to work with. I believe that in the temple there may be the information we seek. Perhaps in old archives or scrolls. Maybe even in an ancient computer, if any is still functioning. This information would help us greatly in our work, and we would be very grateful to you for it. Is there anything else I can help you with? I think I have to go now. Very well then. Come and go as you please. That was long, really, really long. What's it tell us? The elders are researching information in the temple. The elders have offered to get you inside the temple if you rescue a hostage. Okay, so if I was going to side with these guys, then I get the hostage back and then I can go into the temple and that. But again, I'm not sure which side to side with. Okay, well I think I'm going to have a little look around this settlement and then we'll head back to the other one and we'll see if a peaceful solution is really going to be feasible. Keeper Orsa. Greetings once again, Revan. I'm glad that you have returned. I couldn't believe that you had betrayed us, despite what the council said. Who are you? My name is Orsa. I am the Keeper of History for the Elders. The last time you were here, you had many questions for me. The Council told us all of the destruction of your memories, but still I had hoped you might recall something of our past discussion. I wish I could remember, but I don't. Sorry. There is no need to apologise. It just pains me to know that all you had learned from me has been forgotten. Still, I would be happy to instruct you again. Maybe later. Yes, of course, you have much to do and little enough time to do it. But if you ever have any questions for me, I'll be happy to try and answer them. Cool, so is this the exit? That's the computer room. Computers, eh? Computers. Better quick save before I hack their computer. User verification. User species equals non-Rakata. Access to auxiliary archives is restricted to Rakata or approved servants. Slaves may not access the archives. I do serve the Rakata. How else would I learn the language? Logical. User speaks the language of the Rakata in order to serve them. User added to authorized list of non-Rakata. Notice, further information can be obtained from the main archives within the Temple of the Ancients. Downloading codes to bypass exterior energy fields surrounding temple. My archives are ready for information retrieval and download into remote datapad storage. Please select a topic. Ooh, how can I get into the temple? Searching, retrieving information. The shields constructed by the elders to guard the temple are controlled from the summit of the structure. Anyone inside the temple may temporarily shut down the shields. There is only one way to gain access to the temple from the outside. The shields are designed to lower in response to a ritualistic chant detailed in the ancient text held by the Keeper of History. To protect the secrets within the temple, the chant will only work if spoken by the Rakata. No other species can create the proper intonations that will trigger shield deactivation. So that means not me then. I'll be going now. Please return should you require further information contained in the auxiliary archives. So was that it? Was that the computer? Yes, it was. Right, okay. How can I shut off the disruptor field around this planet? Searching, retrieving information. The disruptor field is controlled by a generator within the Temple of the Ancients. Of course. Once inside the temple, the disruptor field and the energy barrier around the temple can both be deactivated. Okay, so I need a Rakata to get me into the temple, but then I can disable the disruptor. Okay, I'll be going now. Please return should you require further information contained in the auxiliary archives. Certainly will. And he fades out. Right. Okay, that was interesting. That was good. So I think I want to leave this settlement, head back to the other one, and see what can be done about a peaceful solution. I would quite like to get both of these tribes of Rakata working together, because really, neither of them seem particularly annoying. That, you know, that there's no obviously dark side and light side, as far as I can see. Or maybe I'm just... Hello. Sorry, I thought I had an invisible wall. Alright, settlement exit. Let's go back to the other one. Being very, very careful not to walk into the what's it. Oh, yeah, and those things have respawned again. Maybe fast travelling back to the Ebon Hawk is the better option. Bypass those. There's only 2 of them, actually. Might as well. Okay, that went very nicely. Bit of healing up. Though really we could do with a bit more healing up.
Yes.
Everyone take your turn.
Yes?
That'll do. I wonder if these mines here respawn. I hope not. Little Gizka. Hopping. His brother. Such sad things happened to his brother in the previous episode. But, you know, no point crying over spilt Gizka blood. I must gather my party before venturing forth. Come on. Keep up, Juhani. Right, rankers respawned up here. Fully expect it. Not seeing any. Okay, right, this is the way back to the other Rakatan settlement. I wonder if this is going to be like on Dantooine, when the Mandalorians keep popping up every now and then. That's entirely feasible. Hi again, guys. We have seen you, interloper. You are a servant of the elders. By order of the One, you must die. Oh. Well, okay, no peaceful option is apparently going to be available, and there's bloody thousands of them. Well, there's not. There's like 5 here and another 2 down here. Okay. Elite warrior. Focus on him. Flurry. And you guys. Force whirlwind. Yeah, why not? Juhani, what have you got? Oh, you can cast slow on him. Let's try that.
Yes.
Alright, he's going down quite quickly, but this is going to be quite the cluster fludge. Rankers, I feel like they probably hit quite hard and are worth prioritising. Alright, my health is dropping fast. I need to undo that and get a couple of heals in. It's too late, I'm down. Right, okay. Yeah. I'm not sure how long we're going to last here. Oh, it's her turn next. She's going to go down. Right, and now it's all down to Jolie. Maybe it's worth doing a run for it. Let's try disengaging and running. They're probably following me. Oh, yes, he is. Just the one? Oh, just the one. Okay. Come on, get him. There's another one. Oh, my health's really, really low. That didn't work. Where's my last quick save? Alright, my last quick save is all the way back at the computer, so I think this is probably a good place to end the episode. I need to think about strategy. Because if I was trying to get a peaceful solution, I've obviously done something wrong. Thank you very much for watching. I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.